it's Adam Lloyd here from the Adam Lloyd home selling team. You know, this might sound crazy coming from a top producing realtor in New Westminster, but here it is. You probably shouldn't sell your house right now. And today with Camille and Damian, we're gonna walk you through exactly why that might be the best decision you'll make this year. Let's be real, selling your home is one of the biggest financial decisions in your life. The timing has to be right, and for a lot of people, it just isn't. So let's start with this. If you're feeling burnt out by interest rates or frustrated with the news cycle, you know, that's not a reason to sell. Right when people are, emotionally drained or just done with their property, they think selling is like a reset button. And, without a clear reason or a destination, you're just trading one problem for another. Selling out of emotion is like pulling your retirement fund in a panic, and that can cost you big time. Let's not forget, your home might still be your long-term or best long-term asset.
All right, and reason number 2 is going to be you have no game plan. Here's what a lot of sellers miss. They don't map out the after. Where are you going to live and what can you actually afford? Is this move going to be an upgrade? Are you downsizing or just hoping to rent and wait it out? And the market in Vancouver isn't like anywhere else. When the market is busy, you have low inventory, high demand, and that means selling before you buy. That strategy can leave you stuck. We've had people that have sold in the hot market thinking they'd buy back in easily enough, only to get priced out in the next 3 to 6 months. And this is why we sit down and we do a full planning session before we even talk about listing. No guessing and no gambling with your equity.
Reason 3, you're expecting 2021 prices. Let's talk price expectations. We still have sellers looking at receiving offers that they would have seen in 2021. That market is long gone. The truth is, we're in a more balanced to slow market right now, depending on the area and sub-area. Overpricing will have your home sit on the market, kill your momentum, and have you receive less money. And once your listing goes stale, a price drop won't save it. Buyers are going to wonder what is wrong with your home. We're not saying the market is crashing, we're saying it's different. And you have to adjust your expectations to reality if you want real results.
So another reason people sell is fear. Fear of rates going up, fear of prices dropping, fear of missing the window. But fear is a terrible advisor. Real estate moves in cycles. So if you're reacting to headlines instead of data, you're playing defense and not offense. So we track New Westminster data week by week. So you get the truth and not just the noise.
Reason number 5, you haven't talked to a professional. Here's the real kicker. A lot of people are deciding to sell based on advice from friends, TikTok, or headlines, and not professionals. That's like Googling your symptoms instead of seeing a doctor, and trust me, I've been there. You might convince yourself it's time, but you might be wrong. We've had so many clients change their minds after sitting down with us because we showed them other options they hadn't even considered. And that's fine. We're not here to push you. We're here to give you clarity so you can make the best choice, even if that means not selling right now.
Exceptions. When should I sell? There's situations where selling in today's market makes total sense. You're relocating. You're downsizing for a lifestyle or retirement choice. Maybe you've got a strong equity position in your home. You'd like to pull it out and possibly invest in investment property and or a recreational home. In those cases, we've got your back. But we'll still walk you through a strategy first so you're not making decisions in the dark. A well-lit path gets us the best results.
We might be the only team in New Westminster telling you not to sell, but we think this kind of honesty builds trust. We're here to be advisors, not just agents. So if you're thinking about selling, let's have a strategy call. We don't want any pressure, just the facts. Whether you sell now, later, or not at all, we want to make sure that you're making the right move in your life, not just the market. I'm Adam Lloyd with the Adam Lloyd home selling team, and this is how we do real estate differently.